We're back on the stream, let's go. How's it going? How's it going? We're back at it once again for another stream. My dragons. Why is my hair sticking up? My hair's sticking up for some reason. Why? Oi, get down. Get down. I don't know what's happening. It's just something's happening back there. I don't know what's happening, but it's what happens when you go ahead and wear a cap the whole day. It's what happens when you wear a cap the whole day. The frantic pattern is taking me. I'm so glad. I'm so glad it is because it's just staying up. I don't know what it's doing. This is what I have to constantly deal with when it comes to my hair, man. I can't. Just perfect. There we go. Perfect. I'm gonna help my hair down by just putting my head on top of it. I need what we need officially now is we need a pat emote. We need a pat emote. That would be a great way to keep things going. But no though. Anyways, we're back from another stream. Let's go. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Yeah. Also, let me make sure I'm catching up. So, yes, cool. And also, Hudson's coming in with the first. Hell yeah. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna turn around. Search you. I mean, hey, moving your head is good for dent prevention. Dent prevention. That's a medical term. That's officially a medical term. But then, to be fair, though, I think the fact that you're having a headset on in the first place is the issue. I got this, like, kind of in... I don't know, how did that meme come about? How did that meme come about? I don't get it. I know that, like, Tyler or something like that came around and, like, just showed off his head. But it's like... it makes no sense. I don't get it. It scares me. Anyway, because it happens to people and it's funny. Well, I get it mainly with my hair. Because my hair's a bit floofy. My hair's a bit poofy. Floofy poofy. So... I'll sometimes get like a little indent. And that's why I normally try to keep it short. That's why I'm using earbuds. Gotta go deaf faster. Exactly. To be fair though, when it comes to earbuds, the only time I'd probably go ahead and I'd only wear the open ear ones. And I have worn open earbuds before, and they're not too bad, but I kind of like the kind of cancellation this has. I could go ahead and wear like normal earbuds, but then the only issue is that like it kind of pushes in all that gunk in your ear farther in. I don't like that. I don't like that. get all that ear bogies getting pushed back in there a little more. You just don't want it. You just don't want it, man. Oh, I know me. Aha, what's the focus in this level then? We got plenty to do in this level. We got plenty to do in this level. Very nice. Very nice indeed. You know, oh, yep, there we go, there it is. Coolio. But yes, what we did last stream though was that we gamed a bunch. We completed a bunch of levels. We defeated the fart boss, the fartiest and the most smelliest of bosses. And now we're continuing on because why not? However though, let's go ahead and do this. I'm honestly somewhat surprised my hearing isn't worse given I used to live in stuff through earbuds. A solid 17 and 19 hours, 7 days, like 5, 6 years. Well, to be fair though, similarly here though, my hearing isn't that bad though either. But I don't think it's because of the fact that if you wear your earbuds, if you wear your headset really low, then I don't think it really has that much of an issue. So what does this do? Aha! I don't think actually like that like if you were blasting music in your ear, then yeah, definitely that's gonna hurt your hearing. But I think really it doesn't really matter as long as you just don't have it so loud. I may or not maybe a blast. Well, and that's definitely gonna be an issue. To be fair though, I'm similar though. I used to when I was training, when I was going onto the treadmill, and what I would like to call killing myself on it. I used to blast essentially just white noise into my ears, and just go full sprint. And that was our time when I was actually training a lot in running, so I was doing it decently quickly as well. So it was, yeah, it was a bit. I think I definitely, there was no need of it, but then obviously I needed my motivation, so I need my motivation, and they can take that with me. I just don't realize it's way too loud until I take them out. Well, to be fair though, like you never know really until you like you're way out of the way. So you running close to you. Well, thank you, but I don't run like that anymore though. To be fair, it was quite difficult for me to upkeep. I think that's the only issue though, is that when I was training the way I was, it was quite time consuming and it was quite energy intensive. But I think maybe time consuming would be a bit of an, well, maybe like, maybe not as much. If I maybe didn't stream as much, yeah, I could fit in my previous schedule, but it was the energy expenditure. Now, geez, on a daily basis, I am quickly losing energy to do things. And when I hardly have enough energy to go ahead and get myself out of bed each morning, and how am I supposed to take myself to do anything? How can I be productive if I basically just knock myself out each and every time I go for a training session? It's yeah, not fantastic. Not fantastic. However, though, I would want to go back into it. So, I'm doing it more recreationally nowadays. Something more that I can just rely on as like a way just to get rid of excess energy I may have. Because we all have a little bit of excess energy, man. We're never not gonna be truly perfect. Stuff. One thing I hate though is driving back and forth to uni and then realizing that, oh wow, wait a minute. I can't blame move when I'm in the car. Go away. You sink. But do you know what though, actually, what I like though about it is that although I've kind of stopped running to that extent, it's made me think a lot about my nutrition. I think that's probably like the best part for me. Is that this, like, a journey of staying healthy doesn't just stop with what physical activity you do and then whatever you shove into your mouth then it's basically free game. It's about the whole journey. It's about the whole person and the way that you do your lifestyle. Like, I know that, for example, when I was training the way that I was, I didn't know how to eat. I knew roughly what I needed to eat, but I didn't know what I wanted to eat. And how to consume it as well. I think that's probably the best part. I just didn't know how to consume it either. Understand my own requirements. Bonk. So I think that's equally as important. No, without a shadow of a doubt. Over here, though. Let's go over here, though. And then Bosch. Also, I'm just kind of thinking, is there anything down there? No. You mean so funny, because no matter what we'll do, it's bad for us. Excuse. Exaggerating a bit, but still can. Well, you're not wrong. It's everything. To be fair, most things that we'll do for ourselves is gonna be bad at some point. But I think maybe what it is that like, is it? No, actually, no. It's if it's in like excess. It's if it's you've done too much of it. You've been repetitive with it. You've been all over the place with it. And you haven't had given. Yeah. I haven't been very smart with it. But if you're able to keep that nice equilibrium, then maybe you won't. Maybe we won't have to. I don't know. Find ourselves into a nuclear war.
Look, the evil samurai are hunting animals by burning the grass to scare them out.
Oh no!
How cruel!
Oh.
I think that they may also be holding one of your friends in a nearby camp.
Oh man!
You did find your friend?
Oh, burning it to bring out the. Oh. Level. Well, I don't know. Every day I see how each position you sleep in is actually bad for your back. Have you tried the coffin approach where you just you basically just cross your arms and you just basically keep your back entirely straight? Doesn't change a bit. And also, if that's the case, then I'm spooked. Supposedly bad, really? Well, wait, yeah, that's the thing. That sleep on your back is bad. Wait, so how are you supposed to sleep? Supposed to sleep like a bat? yeah, dude, don't worry about it. Sleep on you. Don't worry about it. We'll sleep upside down. All of the blood rushing to your head, that is actually a sign that it's decreased cognitive load. So by you going ahead and being able to have an increased blood flow, you actually become smarter when you sleep. Because your brain is able to rest more. Or actually it's able to work more. Let me sorry, my science wasn't right there. On your stomach? Yeah, don't do that. Well, to be fair, on your stomach though, it isn't great for your lungs, to be fair. But it's whatever you're comfortable in. On your back? No, because that's doing something jargon, I don't know. On your side? No, it's making your body worse by one side, even if you switch sides. Even if you switch sides. Yeah, I don't trust them. I can't be fully sure because it's bad. Can't curl up in a ball because it's bad. Pillow under your. Anyway, it's bad. Right, it's. It is kind of funny though, to be fair. But then, to be fair though, the people that are saying this probably don't even sleep in the first place and just saying, basically just mentioning that, yeah, sleeping is just for the weak. They're just that type of person that's probably had so much medicinal stuff that's keeping them awake at night, and is just trying to find a way to justify that. Do you know what? Maybe I don't need sleep. Maybe I don't need sleep. They're so frustrated with their sleeping pattern. They're like, do you know what? I don't need it. Whilst you and I are like able to zonk ourselves out, it's like, Lynette. Lynette. Also, I think there's actually something over here. Boar. Driven to boredom. Funny. But, nah, though. Wild parsley. That's something we needed. That's something we needed. That's what we need now. It's a snow mushroom. I'm gonna need that. I kinda don't want to sleep anymore. But then sleep is like, okay, I think sleep, if there was a substitute for the feeling that I get after having a nap or after having a sleep, or even just having that time pass by, then yeah, sleep, what's the point? However though, it's when you wake up and you feel refreshed. That's the part that I just can't, I don't think I'm very willing to give up on it so easily. It's just too good, man. It's just too good. Like right now, I've had a bunch of chili. So my body's like, ooh. It's getting ready for bed. It's getting ready for bed soon. Let's go ahead and play a few games, try to calm down, and then you go to bed. Like it. Also, we need to try to take this out. Thought. Not a chance. Tora, yippee! That guy's actually quite useful. Like, I had a very realistic death dream, and I'm just upset it didn't show me what happens after. Most of the time, actually, I remember having a dream once that showed me dying. It showed me exactly what happened afterwards. I don't think I liked it. That's all I'm saying. Games in common one sentence. Are you okay? I don't know. I don't know, gee, that's... Well, it depends on the game. I think, to be fair though, any game calms me down, to be fair. Dark Souls, it calms me down. What am I even chatting? Also, I need to actually look up as well though what this achievement is. But no, I remember once having a dream where... Oh, that's gonna be... Yeah, that's cool. I remember having a dream once where essentially I was in like this kind of abandoned place. I don't know, with one other person. And essentially we're just walking around doing our thing. And also, where's this mushroom coming from now? Spear ash, I know, don't need those. Oyster mushroom, no, that's not that. Blue petal. Mountain fire. Ah, mountain fire, that's probably that then. Sure. Anyway, yeah, we were walking around, do our thing, and then in this abandoned place, as per usual, setup of a horror movie. Then we come across this kind of like white being. This white, very masculine being. It's just like it doesn't have a face. He obviously has the body of a man, like obviously you find in like, I don't know, Blender. But he was just incredibly like somebody you'd find like as a muscular, just pure white person that is like a model that you find in Blender. I'm not sure. Was laying on the ground, like just kind of which is kind of quite a disparity between them both, because obviously you think you got this like really direct building, and you just got this pure just blended, you got just blended object like basically on the side. Anyway, carries on. We were very curious, went up to it, checked it out, and then it just woke up, I guess. Like, it woke up from whatever it was in, and it stood up, and it was significantly taller than me. 7 foot. And incredibly just, like, muscular, and, like, looks very strong. And I'm like, okay. Well then. Well then. Yeah, he grabs the other person that was next to me. Grabs the other person that was next to me. basically just smashes him against the wall. Just effortlessly just picks him up with his hand. I think it was like his. Or did he just throw him? Like it was incredibly forceful. Incredibly forceful. And then just blood and everything just splattered everywhere. It is splattered everywhere. Okay. Well, that's you. Now me. And then obviously he came after me then. I was obviously starting to run away at that point, but then obviously he has the speed of a bloody SCP-096. And then then like I have like an out-of-body experience. Where I come out of my body. So now I'm not even inside my body anymore, which is great because I didn't really want to be part of that part. And I just kind of like I kind of take my kind of field of vision down to the floor, so I can only see basically like the floor and some rubble and maybe like a little bit of the back wall. 2 seconds later, I see my head on the floor. With this guy's huge hands just like basically grabbing, literally his hand just kind of like fully encapsulating my head. And then just on the ground, and then just a bunch of times, and then just bam. No head for me. No head for me. So yeah, I saw what happened after that. I saw what happened after I died. I didn't like it. I don't think nobody should really see what happens after they die. Because whatever's going to happen afterwards is going to be quite disgusting. In one way or another. Do you know that you defecate an absolute bunch, like, about maybe like a few weeks after you've died? Bowels just give up on you? And it just releases everything. It's great. But also not. How about leaf blower? Leaf blower? Yeah, true, actually. Good idea. But yummy. Exactly. Yeah, see, the whole experience is quite a lovely experience, but I'd much rather with my my reality for however long I have it. When I perish, I'd want to make sure that everybody I know that I care for is around me, that is safe. No more, no less. Looking nowhere to go. Thank you very much, man, for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Getting a little poopy. Also, we still need to get one more of these, though. We need to, so it's a bit of a horsetail, secret parsley. Yeah, so the one thing we need then is mountain fire. Mountain fire. So we need to look out for that. There's a specific ingredient. But for me, it was the world ending, and there was a really cool unnatural solar eclipse, and the Earth just fully burned down, and as it reaches me, it all goes white, and then I'm all in like a black/white abyss with a very warm feeling in the body. Then there's another flash of white, and I wake up. That sounds incredibly peaceful. That actually sounds incredibly peaceful. From such a destructive event, it sounds like exactly how I'd feel like I'd want to go. It was. See, no, that doesn't really assume actually. Well, I guess context around it is not very great, but I think if you're into kind of reading into dreams, I think there's a lot to be taken from there. I think for me personally, I tend to not. I don't tend to like read into the actual like meaning of a dream. I tend to just think about how I feel when I go into a dream, and how I go about it.
Ah, konnichiwa, Hiro. I believe that you met my identical twin brother earlier on your journey. He sent word of your coming.
How can I help? Oh, you can, but burping potion. Perfect.
I wish you well. It will profit us all if you succeed.
Oh, I know. But no, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's quite cool though. That is quite cool. Oh, it's another Jesus statue. That's what I'm saying. Gotta be so careful. But yeah, I think for me personally though, when it comes like reading into dreams, I would say that I'm not really. I don't tend to try to like read into like what the dream was all about. But I at least try to understand how I was feeling, because I feel like there's a lot to be said about like your, because for example, like let's say in the real world, you kind of are pushing down feelings of, I don't know, um, maybe how you're feeling at work, or maybe how you're trying to I don't know, tackle some other biz. Don't really know exactly what. um But a lot of that time, like let's say for example you've had like things like a quote unquote nightmare. Although I think it would be scary, I think it's important to see where maybe your headspace is in real life and try to maybe think a little bit more deep about how maybe you're feeling, and maybe how you're feeling in real life. Maybe how to kind of not so much avoid it, but maybe make it better. Maybe you should deserve to feel like trash. Like, because in the dream I was thinking, oh cool, I guess there's something happening after death. After all, I wonder what. My curiosity did not get satisfied. Ben, would it ever get satisfied though? Let's be real here. That's a fantastic dream. Ow, I'm getting poked. That's a fantastic dream. Consume. Consume. I think by that point, like, I would just be like, okay, I think I basically peaked now. I've essentially peaked now. There's a lot happening here. There you go. Bonk it. Roll! Roll! Okay, although I'm a little bit low in health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Burping potion. Burping potion. At least we're being kind of like on the ball when it comes to this. And bonk. Go away. Go away. You stink. You stink. Also, I'm gonna have to go ahead and just try and deal with this. Quickly! Quickly! Oh, come on, quickly! Okay, this guy just okay, they're gonna be really annoying. They're gonna be really annoying. Ah! Leave me alone! I'm trying to change control each and every time now. Oh, yeah. Wait, full on workout. Wait, full on workout. There you go. go. There you go. See, now one day I'm gonna need to get myself a VR headset. And once we get a VR headset, Legends, oh my god, that'll be a good day. Beat Saber is going to be straight where I'm going. Beat Saber is straight where I'm going. It would be such a beautiful time. It would be such a beautiful time. When you have your headset, I bet you see you play all the horror games. No! I can't do well with... No, look, to be fair though, I need to overcome one challenge, and that's playing bloody Welcome to the Game. Welcome to the Game, that's for me terrifying. That's for me, like, a challenge I need to overcome. I played it once and I never want to do it again. Just too spooky. And I don't do well in situations where I have to actually like think on the spot, but whilst having to think about so much bad things as well. Go away. Play the VR FNAF games, then I'll scare it. To be fair, true actually, yeah, I'll probably do that. I think I've ended, I'll do that. To be fair, again, I want to play the FNAF games, to be fair, in general. I really want to play them. What's up, Mr. Buns? How's the Pokemon? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. What are you doing, a bogan? Travel far in full gallop. One play Pokemon. You have to... Oh, it's not like I recommend not activating special move until your sprint meter is full. Then you can sprint 4. Also be sure to use special move activate until you've used your sprint meter. Keep the special move active by holding down triangle. So we'll just be like speed. Hi there, little ninja fellas. Oh yes, you know it. We are the mightiest of ninja fellas. Hope we're doing okay, man. Hope we're doing okay. We're just talking about scary games and the fact that if I get myself a VR headset, I gotta play FNAF. And also Beat Saber. I really want to play Beat Saber. Beat Saber's a good game. Beat Saber, a very good game. 10 out of 10 game. I will show you how it's done on Spin Eternally. Spin Eternally is my map. Wild parsley. Would you like a little bit of that parsley? Actually, I don't know. I'm more of a rosemary guy. I'm more of a rosemary guy. Eh. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk, 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 bonk. Bonk. Bonk him. Bonk him all. Okay. And then there should be actually something around here. I bloody knew it. You can't hide from me. You can't hide from me. Gimme. One more then. See, one more fella or no. And then we are good to go then. Then bonk. Grab all these coins. You're gonna try and mess with me? You're gonna try and mess with me? Last one. Okay, we can try and deal with the big guy first. This guy is a little tricky. Oh, whoa. There you go. Bonk. 1, 2. Bonk. Because he takes about, like, I think it's 5, if I can remember correctly. 1, 2. Yeah, that's 5. So it's a bit more trickier than the others. Roll. Oh, play hell. I tried. And you try your best, but you don't succeed. There you go, grab those, grab those, grab those. Then grab you. Catch me outside, how about that? So we shouldn't have now many more to go for now. Flask of unstable energy. Actually, yeah, we could just actually use that for this guy's achievement. Whoa. Can absolutely thrown. Can absolutely thrown. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab one of these. Grab some of these legends. Oh, Samurai Brew. Stone cap. Why pass it? No, see, that's the thing is, though, we don't actually have everything we need. Which is a little concerning. There should be another ingredient around here. Whoa. Nope. Continue playing for a second. We got everything there though, at the very least. That's cool. But let's have a look. Victoria, use the Tiger Lily plus Mountain Fire. See, that's the thing that we don't have. I don't think we have Mountain Fire yet. No, we don't have Mountain Fire, so we need to go ahead and look somewhere for it. Make a free run and press and hold. Back on ourselves. So we need to get ourselves 2 things from here before we carry on. So, first off, we need to use a flask of unstable energy. Which will be not there. Flask of unstable energy. Use that and that. Very nice. And we need to basically go into a place where we can just basically free run. Which should be perfect to be here. And then I'm thinking what I might do, I might just go ahead and pop one. Go. Go. What? What do you mean? I don't get how this works. Wait, so... Use the item Flask of Strange Brew. Wait, fill your key energy, there are 3 red circles. So use this item, Flask of Strange Brew, Tiger Lily plus Mountain Fire. For Tora should have an aura / glow. Okay, cool. So essentially then, we've got to do this. Which luckily we've been keeping this actually. And then we'll quickly go ahead and make sure that we fill this up quickly. One more time. And go. Go! We're drunk. But luckily we have been keeping this though. There we go. We're going far. We're going far. There you go, come on. What? How am I still not getting it? Press and hold triangle until the... What? I did it though. I restart the checkpoint. Oh, play it. I want to go ahead and do it. I want to go ahead and do it. Wait, so have I already completed this level then? No, I haven't. So this would be beforehand. This would be before. That's fine, that's fine. I don't mind. Go to progress. Yeah, so I've already... So it would stay collect. It would stay like that anyway. Do I just have to go... Okay, yeah, bonk him. Okay, can I like not? That'd be great. There you go. Heal. Use Tora on the grassy hills. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what we've done already. Maybe it's that we just need to kind of go like just from one side of the map to the other. That might be it. Ow. Get it again. Lay out. 1, 2, and then bonk. 1, 2, and then bonk. 1. Okay. 1, 2, and then bonk. 1, 2, and then bonk. Very nice. Then bosh. There you go. Now you have to hold triangle. Eventually it wears off, but won't sound completely. Let refill and use triangle pad. Once you have used all 3 powers, you should get the auto save. Okay, I see. So we were close. I think we just didn't go ahead and use up the rest of our things. Eh. Eh. Go and go do. Grab you. However, I still don't have the other. So we should get a botanist achievement because we would have collected everything, but we haven't got that yet. Sadly. To be fair, though, there's loads of places we have. Well, we haven't actually gone most of the stuff in this level yet. Okay, so let's try this again then. This time with a little bit more success, hopefully. So let's go down to here. Grab you. I don't want to deal with you yet. Okay. Now, pop these. Go switch back to Tora. Flask of unstable brew. Go. Wait, what? Wait, what do you mean? What? Okay. Okie dokie then. We live in. Okay, do you know what? I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that part until I get this achievement. I'm not doing that part until I get this achievement. Okay, pop all these. And then we grab you. And then we shouldn't just be able to drink this. So why is it not working? Restart okay, restart checkpoint. A flask of strange brew. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. That's what I'm definitely what I'm drinking. Grab you. So maybe it's because we're in this area that it doesn't work. Maybe we actually gotta try and get out or something. Basically in a very nice open space like this. Last time I'm gonna recharge. And then once we have this. Hopefully you haven't used the checkpoint save here yet. Oh. Oh wait, was it because... No, because I definitely did use... That is very confusing. Let's go back to restart check. Okay, do what we're gonna do. Restart checkpoint, and we're gonna continue on as per usual. We'll defeat this part of the level. We'll defeat this part of the level, and then we'll essentially just try again then. But we'll restart the level instead, maybe. Where you can free run. What do you mean where I can free run? That was a delicious bonk. 10 out of 10 bonk. 10 out of 10 bonk, I must say. Heal. Bonk. 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 Ow. Bonk. 1, 2. 1, 2. Try and get behind them. Bonk. Nice, there we go. Nice. Boy. No, I didn't want that. I didn't want that. Like it. Bloody hell. This game is wanting me to do a lot of things. But win is not one of them. Okay, let's go ahead and get this out of the way though. We still need to try and fight the mountain fire ingredients, which should be in this level somewhere. Don't know entirely where though. Because it is a core ingredient actually making that strange brew. I don't know if maybe that's gonna be like in the next level or something, but could be. Got these. Let's go. Also before we carry on though, so let's go and quickly just check the Mountain Fire Winter Range. Mountain Fire Winter Range images. Do Checkpoint activated. Oh no, that's a different. That makes sense. I went somewhere else. That's why. So that guy won't be here. That ingredient won't be here. However, though, everything else shall. Okay, let's go to the next level. Go to the next level, and then maybe we'll try again. This is the good level. This is a nice level. This is a very nice level. This is the very nice level. I like this level quite much. However, though, I can't, in my right mind, go ahead and play this level without me getting this achievement. So, play game. Grassy Hills. So, the Filuki energy, the red, the tree, red circles, the tree red circle to the right of the screen. Press and hold R2, then press. Stone cap. 1, 2. You have to be like a full health. I don't know. Not bug. Well, we can test it here anyway. I think, hopefully. What we'll do is I will actually unlock a save point maybe first. Move through here. You can't reach me. You can't reach me because I'm the gingerbread man. Oh. Oh. Of course. Of course I can do that. You should be so much more quicker than this. He's supposed to be like the super duper fast one, and he's not being very super duper fast. When you try your best, but you don't succeed. Okay, move up. Then jump over. And jump over a little like so. And then hopefully, in due time, we can go over to here, and then we can pop a save point. Absolute legend. That's exactly what you want to see. Down here, down there, down here, around here, down. Well, done that. Over here. And up here. Around here. Hello. Yep, I am the person. Believe it or not, I am actually the person that got saved. Also, let's just do this. Make life a little more easier for ourselves. Okay, so that's now all them out of the way. Checkpoint activated. Now what we can do is we can now go ahead and set ourselves up for this. Do that. Flask of unstable energy. And then we make ourselves drunk. Why are we not getting drunk? It's a checkpoint. I'm so confused. I'm gonna guess I'm gonna be on full health. Maybe like full health and this. So we need to be, we need a level that we can allow ourselves to free run in. Let's obviously open up this cutscene because this cutscene is gonna happen. I think if we, oh no, it's already gonna happen. Okay, cool. So right in the middle, this should be very nice and open. There you go. Now we go. There you go. So that was what was happening. What the bloody hell was happening? Very strange. Oh, wait a minute. That might be it. That should maybe be something. Yes, eat my dust. There we go. That was what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for, man. And then, so that's eat my dust, isn't it? Yep. What a very specific set of circumstances to go ahead and unlock that. It's a very situational kind of achievement, that. But anyway, Flooded Valley. This is an amazing level. 10 out of 10, I would say. Probably some of my favorite. Because it's just so goddamn good. It's just vibey and it's good for the soul. Not for my toes if it's gonna do that. Also, do I still have my flask? I do. I do. That's very nice. That is very nice indeed. Anything over here though? Nothing over here. Okay, let's go. Now we should have a bit more of a successful time. Grab this. Go over here.
Oh yes, Ninja. Very good you're here, young
This is like
one.
just the United Kingdom at the moment.
Seems the valley has flooded some days ago. It's the storms up in the mountains, you know. I haven't seen storms like that in all my time, and that's a lot. What's worse is that there is a huge koi fish swimming around down there. I was going to head over to the temple to see if my uncle was okay. But every time I go near the water, the koi starts pestering me. Tell you what, you go up to the temple and see if my uncle is alright, and I'll lend you my sturdy fishing rod. You'll be able to catch that big old koi with it for sure.
Yes.
Tell you what.
Brilliant. Okay, so it's the massive koi that's gonna be fun. Because we'll be able to go ahead and have quite a bit of fun with that little legend. So if we scooch on up here. Okay, I need to actually do things though. Doing things would be a good idea. Doing things would be a fine idea if I have to be honest. Also grab you. Tiger Lily. We just need to keep a keen eye out for all of the stuff and things and stuff. Swerve, how's it go? Guess what? Chicken butt. I have no clue. Go for it. You guys have a bunch of achievements on Poppy Playtime. Because that game is pretty damn cool. Pretty darn cool. The achievements for Poppy Playtime got rolled back. Well, how does that happen? Why did it get rolled back? That's incredible. So, but what happens though if you have already achieved some of those achievements though? Like, do they just become null and void? They just don't exist anymore. Like, they don't exist on your account anymore. Because all chapters were broken. Chapter 2 ran at 680p, no matter what res you have. Ah, the blunder. The classic blunder. The classic game development blunder. Not actually optimizing your game. Who couldn't have imagined it? Who couldn't have imagined it? But everyone that has gotten some achievements gets to keep them. Okay, that's good then, that's good. I was thinking, like, what the bloody hell would have happened for those that are, like, just got them? But also, wouldn't it not update then? Actually, no. Would they be considered, like, incredibly rare now because a game developer rolled back the achievements? That's interesting. I'm on. Chapters were but all chapters were bugged as a hell. Oh, so the one chapter was run flawlessly, but everything else was just catastrophic. Imagine. Imagine. How are they, like, so I wonder why then? That seems like a very specific issue. Go move, go move, go move, go move, go move. That's one honeycomb. A small price to pay for honeycomb. Move. But, well, at the very least then, do they have a an estimate on when it'll get released? It will get re-released, possibly? No, well. That seems like a sucky time to be alive. That's quite unfortunate though. But then even then, like, why would you roll back the achievements? Like, would it not? Oh yeah, because of course, since you updated it, they would need to have rolled back to a previous update which didn't have the achievements. But I'm gonna guess then that the achievements are still the same, so you could possibly, like, practice for them, maybe. I guess you can maybe still practice for them. My prediction is either this weekend or when. But yeah, so achievements. Okay, I see, I see. So essentially, then the people that have gotten them now, obviously when it was all buggy, they get to keep them. To a later date that when it actually fully releases. Okay, that makes sense.
Ah, young ninja. So my nephew sent you up to check on me, did he? Tell him not to worry. I like the isolation. It gives me more time to meditate.
Yes, big man.
Go back to him and let him know that I'm all right. Can I help you with something else?
Anything that you got? Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, I don't have any recipes yet.
I wish you well upon your quest, ninja.
J-Bam. J-Bam. Anything over here? No, nothing over there. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Only 0.01% of all popular playtime titles have gotten some achievements for the game. And now they're going to be staying like that for quite a while longer. Now they're going to be staying like that for quite a while longer. Wait, so have you got some of the achievements then? When it was live? Like even if it was like just something quite quick. Let's go through here then. And then also there should be one more Jesus statue we can be looking out for. But we'll tell the nephew that he's okay and then we'll be on our way. I have every achievement from chapter 1 and 10 from chapter 2. So essentially then, you're in a really good position where you can just now be a part of the very few for a little while.
Hero,
Hell yeah.
you found my uncle. Congratulations. You'll see the old koi jumping down near the water's edge. Careful, he's huge.
Catch the big fish. Oh, I shall. Oh, I shall. Also, I think they might. Okay, before you go out and actually like fish for him, though. Yep, this isn't even the first update they broke chapter 2 with an update. Why would it ever be? Why would it ever be the only? Why would it ever be like the only one? It needs to be more. It needs to be more. Also, I think if I remember correctly, there's actually a Jesus statue in one of those crevices. In here. Oh, I did. Okay, so maybe not then. Maybe not in here. I know there's one around here. But hey, it is a bit funny. It is a bit funny at the very least. Just gotta try to keep an eye out though. I do not want to miss a very nice lad. A very nice and very cool lad. Nothing in there either. I think then we're pretty much safe to carry on. Okay, so big pog path level. We're gonna go ahead near to that giant koi. Oh, he's absolutely massive lad. I'm gonna fish him. There you go. There we go. And then what he do is he help us out then. When he eventually wants to go toward the river, because we can't go up that, the tides are too strong. No. There you go. There you go. Sick. Let's go. 2 years ago, they released an enhancement for Chapter 2 that ran absolute poo and softlocked you at certain points. Yeah, sounds reasonable. Sounds reasonable. Koi has returned sign position. That's fair. But for the achievements update, it's probably going to be released before Chapter 5, because when the update did come out, Chapter 5 was sits in the chapter select, but not anymore. Yeah, well, that's the thing though. Now that they know that there's another issue going on, they would probably want to go ahead and fact check that maybe if it was anything to do with the update system itself that it probably bugged out. So I can imagine exactly why they'd want to go ahead and like try to get that out more so now than anything else, because people are obviously wanting their achievements. Can I like, get you over there? That'd be great. Very nice. All 3 Jesus statues. Let's go. Progress. Yep, okay. Then we can go over here now. Let's have some more bits. Oh, some more honeycomb. More honeycomb just for us. More honeycomb just for us. Oh. That's something over there. That's something over there. But then, yeah, it's interesting to see. So, did they just not... I don't know. I don't know anymore. Blue petal. Very nice blue petal. Very nice blue petal. Very nice blue petal. Up and around. And then go through here. Then go up here. And hopefully we got another healing potion. Let's go. Let's go. I guess there's like one more honeycomb. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. I don't think the bees will mind. I don't think. Hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. Might be entirely wrong. And bonk. Bonk all that out. And then get that checkpoint activated. Sick. Okay, so I think now that's well. I'm going to explore maybe like a little bit more of this level, but I don't think there's much more now to really get. If I think of the not and then not of the think not think. Eh. Get you out of the way. Can't get up there either. That's cool. What I'll do then is I will just go straight up to FP and then we'll try and see about continuing on with this continuing on. See about then continuing on. Okay, so there's a bunch of guys by here. Hang on, yep. Bonk. Bonk. Nice. I didn't find issues with chapter 1, but 100% or 101% found issues with chapter 2. Interesting. So what did you find then, if that's the case? Like, I guess obviously you said that they were obviously running like at like 620p. But and all I'm asking is for chapter 5 chapter 5 optimization and to be bug free. Honestly, man, it seems like that's too much for more. That's too much nowadays. People to ask for optimization. Not allowed over here. Not allowed over here. Optimization is a no-go. Wild parsley. 1, 2. Around here. Now go behind here. Get some more ginseng root. Or is it ginseng? I'm not entirely sure. It's like between GIF and GIF. Oh no, I don't know the difference, man. There we go. And off we shimmy. So what's next level again? Can't remember. Might be quite a big level though, so I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna have time for it. I may have to wait and see for this one, Legends. It's a relatively big level, but do you know what? I think maybe we can try and squeeze out. We'll try and squeeze one out, and then we'll leave it there. I don't think there's. Oh no, I think I know what this level's all about. Actually. Oh yeah, okay. No, I think. Yeah. So it's not too bad. I think if we keep ourselves productive, I think we should be fine. Is it really asking too much for a AAA game to run at 60 FPS? Yeah, honestly, that's what I'm saying. Well, AAA, I don't think. What defines a AAA title? What defines a AAA title? I don't know about Public Playtime being AAA. It's even more like AA. Maybe big studios. But then isn't part of a AAA title though to also have the budget of a AAA game? I don't think they're doing that much to warrant that. I'm not entirely sure. Blast Exchange Brew. AAA. Is indie. Oh no! Oh, I mean, like, obviously, okay, I'm guessing you were mentioning it as a whole, you want AAA titles to run at 60 FPS. Not that part of playtime is okay, no, I get what you mean, I get what you mean now. Lost in translation. Lost in translation. now that I get you, now that I got you, yeah, please, you be, yeah, we definitely need that, please. See, that's the issue, is that I think there's this whole model at the moment where people are just pushing out stuff, not really thinking too much about it, because of having to meet deadlines, which deadlines seem to be a very big issue within the industry at the moment. So I get why, but maybe stop thinking about stakeholders, whatnot. Maybe just think about, do you know what? Does this need a little more time in the oven? I think that's why it's either that the people that are running the development either have so much backing like Hollow Knight that they can just take their time with it, or they're so popular like GTA 6 that they can't take their time with it. Can I spend more than one day optimizing games? That's it. Well, well, we all know why. It's because obviously bloody they're trying to hit deadlines, trying to push a product out that they can't necessarily promise to be at that spec. Oh, okay, I was trying to do a thing, but then I just wasn't happening. There you go. I'm trying to drink. Okay, right. What's going on here then? Okay, are you gonna go ahead and do a thing for me? There you go. Got that eventually. As a GTA 6 on the PC is gonna require a 5080 to run 60 FPS minimum. Graphics at 1080p. Well, to be fair though, I don't know. I don't like when I go ahead and see gameplay trailers. Honestly, we have like 5 series working on a single game with like 1,000 developers, and we can spend that time optimizing the game. Yeah, honestly, exactly. But then that's the thing though. That's one thing I'm quite curious about actually, is that when it comes to GTA 6, how optimized is it gonna be for like lower end hardware? Because it from what I've seen so far, it seems very cool looking. But it also seems very taxing. It also seems like very taxing for the system. If you're gonna be trying to ray trace all of it or something like that. So it'd be interesting to see like how it does run on like, I don't know, lower end hardware, I guess. Even just, you know what, lower end, I mean like more like maybe medium. It won't run on lower end. I don't think it's the whole point of it is not to run on lower end. It's to maybe medium to high. But what's it like going to medium? GTA 5 Enhanced runs better than the OG GTA 5 on the PC. I have... Well, to be fair though, it's enhanced. It's obviously going to be better. They've obviously done something to make it more better. I've forgotten how this works. Okay. Yeah, I see now what I'm supposed to do. Ninja Kings Ninja. Oh, come on. Where's this bloody last one, though? Where's the last one? Bonk, come on. Bruh. Bruh. Yeah, no, this is only run like 3/4. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. 2, 3. There you go. No, not 3, 4 CPU. Exactly. A whole lot of 4. Oh, that's what that guy was. I kind of wish, though, I was able to kind of like jump over. There we go. Very nice. That is 1. So get that. Okay, no, we actually do need to kind of get these guys, though, actually. Bonk. Nice. Nice. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just do that quickly, because then we can now pimp chill. We can now pimp chill. I don't know how many more of those guys we need to fight, though. Runs with 6 CPU cores. That was Fun Fact GTA 4 on PC can only run with this 1 CPU core. Well, to be fair, it's such a like obviously older build of the game. I can imagine why. There you go. Poggies. Especially when it launched though as well. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool actually. No, I don't want anything from that. So what I'm gonna do is I think what I'm gonna do is that we're gonna go ahead and. But I gotta go shower now. Just say goodbye. So bye. No issues, man. Thanks so much for dropping by. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully, bloody Public Playtime Chapter 5 actually does something. Or really do something at some point. So you get your achievements on, but no. Have a go, man. I'll see you around. Blue petal. Still trying to wait for another chance for a Jesus statue. Trying to make sure I keep it like a keen eye out. Oh, there you go then. That's why. That is why. There we go. Free these guys. Free all of them guys. Samurai healing brew. Stone cap. We're capping. Oh, red orb. Give me those red orbs. I'm so indecisive about playing a game nowadays. Holy crap, I just can't decide. I know how you feel. Buns, I know how you feel. Oh, thanks so much, man. Thanks so much, Callie, for the lurk, dude. I do appreciate that. I would say, if I knew I had an answer, I'd hopefully be able to like give you one, but I just don't. I struggle immensely when it comes to choice. That's why I'm very structured when I play games. I try to ensure that the game that I'm going to play has a good few hours to it, and I'm not going to play anything else until it's done. Because the constant choice baffles me. I can't do it. It hurts me. It hurts me on so many levels. No. But maybe 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 Piggy Pog Pog. Or Piggy Poggy Poggy Pig. Piggy Piggy Pog. Good game. 10 out of 10 game. Highly recommend. I'm having very hard time sticking to one thing lately. Yeah, no, okay, and then that's also another issue then, because like you have so much choice, but then you don't. But then you also. But then you also can't stick to one thing for very long. So it's like a double-edged sword, man. You choose something, you can't stick to it. You can't stick to something, you gotta choose it. But you gotta choose. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Honestly, 10 out of 10. I remember Skage gifted it to me once, and it was a 15-minute experience I cannot forget. But yeah, that's. I don't know. I feel like I've kind of trained myself at least to be able to mostly stick to something for a longer period of time. I feel quite disappointed in myself actually if I drop something. Because normally that's not how I play. That's not normally how I do stuff. Bonk. But blueprints, bam, easy. Blueprints, easy. One way to get yourself hooked onto something is to be so baffled by its mechanics that you have to like basically spend multiple hours trying to solve its puzzles. Imagine that. I have heard about that game a lot though. It seems really interesting, but then it doesn't seem like my type of game though either. It seems like something I'd probably like would want to play if I was incredibly puzzle-minded. But that would be for a different universe. So as much as I do like my puzzles, I'm also bad at the puzzles. I'm also bad at those puzzles. I can't play chess without being able to see like maybe one move ahead of me. What game? Blueprints. It was released. I think it was like I think it's Blueprints anyway. Blueprints. Yeah, Blueprints. It was I think a contender for like the best puzzle game for the year, I think. Or it was maybe. Not sure, but it's like this kind of like really mind-boggling type of puzzle game where you just have to kind of like solve the mysteries of the mansion. And go through like each and every room. Try and find this kind of like final room type deal. It's you have to like kind of pick up stuff along the way, and honestly, it doesn't seem too bad. But my god, a lot of compute had to go into that. A lot of compute that I haven't trained my brain to do yet. Somehow I've not seen a single thing. Wait, really? You haven't seen a single thing about it? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, well, definitely have a look at it then. You might be interested if you are into that type of stuff. Like, it's like one of those games that you, I think, for example, I watch like a lot of, kind of it's not game dev, but like, kind of YouTubers that describe like game design and such. Like Daryl Talks Games and Game Maker's Toolkit and whatnot, and they analyzed that game to hell. It was fantastic. Or use it, or at least use it in talking pieces. Literally, it's not my type of. It's not typically my type of game, but it looks nice. But it looks nice. Well, if that's the case, then man, then if I've started a new addiction, then hell yeah. Otherwise, though, I'm excited to see how this goes. Yeah, for me personally, it's definitely not my type of game, but something I can at least respect to say, like, yeah, this is definitely somebody's, though. Go away. And hey, indie devs. God support those indie devs. One game that, to be fair, though, I would like to try out at some point, though, is Hades. I've heard a lot of good things about Hades. And in fact, though, with how much we're into Greek mythology as well, I think it might be it might be something we do when we have completed the God of War games. Because currently I'm getting my kind of like Greek mythology fill at the moment, and especially since as well I'll be able to get as well all the achievements for them. Like I'll be like content with my time with the series by that point. So that'll probably be where we go next. Also, progress. Only 3 more. Do we have to go on top of that? I don't know. I don't know. Bonk. And then up here we go. Is that a Jesus statue though? Nothing by there. Not by there either. Ah, please. I've been looking at Mugenix. Mugenix. That? I've never heard of that before. 10th of February. Oh, well, that's really new. Wait a goddamn second. That is the same people that made Binding of Isaac, isn't it? I know that art style. I knew those people. I know that art style whenever I see it. Binding of Isaac people? Yep. That you're gonna buy some. What? That seems like something like that. That's honestly, I feel like the Binding of Isaac and ASDF or Tom Scar could do a really sick collab. I feel like they both have that kind of art style that would just go so well together into a skit. But despite, other than that though, I still have Binding of Isaac, but I haven't really given it a proper playthrough. I tried playing it like once or twice, like maybe like, I think it was like 3 years ago, I think. So I remember actually like chucking it on the stream. Literally, I think I have a clip or 2 of me dying in it. But I just could never really get into it much. Go away. Oh, come on. It's a really good game. I like it quite a bit. And see, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know that I think I would like it, but I think the issue is I wouldn't have an obvious goal when it comes to it. I go to progress as well. Yeah. It's not one of those games that like you have an ending to. Like, you maybe go ahead and like reach an ending, but then it's like one of those you just enjoy. You just enjoy. You have a ton of fun with, and you just see how each playthrough kind of goes. Also, as well, what I kind of realize You get the ending with all the different characters. True, actually, that's a fair point. Actually, also let me quickly go and look up how we get this. Let me go ahead and just make sure I know how to play get this because I do not know at all where we missed the Jesus statue. Even home, distress signal, hold up, Night Castle, grassy hills, flooded valley, winter castle. The end level, you see another steps forward, downfall. When you go upstairs, there will be a checkpoint right or left. C2 Judo, go to the waterfall and jump the gap. Judo 1, have to find the guy that moves super fast. Go to the open looking house with the several caged animals inside. Once you free them, go around the house and then through. Yeah, but you unlock new stuff while doing that. That would make sense. Okay. And see, this is what I'm saying. Like, I think I'm in a position at the moment where I probably do need to try to, like, at some point soon start expanding our game library a little bit. Kind of like explore different titles and see how they go. Like you. But I think when it comes to that though, like at the moment I think I'm very linear when it comes to a lot of my playthroughs. I think I'm getting bad at it though. Oh, there it is. There you go. Wasn't too far. Like everything I play tends to be very linear in one way or another. And ever since stopping Minecraft, it's really been like that. So I think we need to try and like change goalposts in a way. Think about like, okay, so how can I gain the same satisfaction, but from just, I don't know, playing something else. Maybe I go ahead for the achievement. I don't know. Also, boss fight. We like boss fight. Next level. Let's do it. And also as well, I'm starting to realize we are getting to the end of the game, to be fair as well. We don't have much now to go for. Yippee! Okay, here we go. 2, 3. Whoa. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that. Oh my god, I'm bad. Ow. Okay, this bow is really hard to try and steer. There you go. X. Drag. I'm practicing for God War. Practicing for God War. Take it down a bag too. There you go. We'll just practice for God War, that's all. I like how all the games so far we played, like Kung Fu Panda and now this. They're both having quick time events. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. Ah no, okay, this is actually gonna be on the wrong side. Wrong side. You're playing in the cute time event era. Hell yeah. Oh, well, of course I am. Of course I am. There's only one way around it. Bonk. And I wish this lasted for a little bit longer. That's all I'm saying. The QTE era is an amazing era. Nowadays we have mashing buttons. We just have mashing buttons nowadays. No. No, what? It's HQTs, but now it's just like hold X or some crap. Yeah. Like hold X. Like there's no interactive. Like where did the whole like shaking your controller go? Like I want to shake my controller. Yeah, it's harder, but why the bloody hell not? Nope, 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 nope. Yep. Bonk. Five foot seven versus 6 foot. Yes.
Halt! Move away! You going? Where's the captain? I'm out here, dear master. Would you like to bless us with your presence? Not really. I don't want to. What? You idiot!
Oh, he's trying.
Young ninjas, I have another challenge for you.
Yeah, this will be the final boss then.
From the frozen ground, he will rise
Oh, will it?
and fly to the sky. And you will fail to your fate like a snowflake on a summer's day.
Very nice. Very nice, very bold. And then, yes, I think, though, Legends, that's pretty much all I have time for today. However, though, that was very productive. That was very productive. I do think so. I do think so, yes, so. Let's go ahead then and yeet out. And then we can start closing up. But hell yeah. So look, I think we got a few achievements today, to be fair. Nope, that's the wrong one. Trophy sync, let's go. I wonder how far we're into it now, because obviously we got like at least 3 today. 39%. Let's get done more, but then to be fair though, there's gonna be a few others. We're going to find all the missing ninja. Defeat the boss. Free all caged animals. Level cap. Defeat the game. Use Futo in combat. Defeat 30 the spearsman with the wait, what? Defeat 30 spearmen with the spear. Oh, I know. That's actually that's another one we're gonna be doing. And then those. Coolio. Yeah, those will be fine. Those will be fine. He's speeding so easy. Anyway then, I think it's about time. I think it's about time though we head out. I think it's about time we head out though. Let's go ahead and say hi to the man, the myth, the legend, Big-footed monkey. The big-footed monkey, he do be a legend. But peace out, Bear Buns. Thank you so much, guys, for just dropping by. I really do appreciate it. It's honestly great to be able to come back on of an evening and play a few games and people come by and say hi. So I honestly, it's a blessing. It's a literal blessing. But no, though, we should be back on tomorrow, though, if everything goes to plan. But you never know. Aliens could land. And yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So yes, take it easy, legends. Be safe. And I will see you all very, very soon. Have a good rest of your day. See you.